them and go fuck off.
Yeah.
It's so easy to tell them, oh, go to hell. It's so easy to be angry.
No, dominate them cleverly.
Yeah, but sometimes...
Here
June
at the
7th.
studio.
Yes!
I thought, June 7th. I'm happy. I love intimate stuff too.
Yeah, you're such a G.
And just living in the moment.
And welcome back to another episode of Ellevan Wins Podcast. I'm your host, Ellevan.
My name is Winnie.
And we have our...
today
Today!
We got someone back for the second time.
We got our bro on the show for show, how we roll. He's blessed us at Paradox Live. He's been the homie for time. It's his second time on the show. You'll know him from...
So many things. First of all, he's the owner of the Disability Privilege Productions. He co-hosts the awesome podcast We'll Stutter Blindly.
Yep.
You've seen him. He's a regular at the Corner Comedy Club here in Toronto, and he's Toronto's star.
He's a rising star.
And
He's
Canada's
known all
star.
over.
And of course, you might know him from a little something called Kill Tony.
What's that?
It's some show. I don't know.
Please put your joints up for our friend Jared Nathan.
God
Thank
bless.
you for having me.
Thanks for coming back.
11 Wins universe.
Thank you.
brother.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you
is
for
a
being
different
in here.
universe than the
Different
last.
universe.
Yeah, but same, but different.
Same
you know?
space drop.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were here when it was Disciplined Stoners.
Yes.
And we were talking that real, and it was such a good conversation. I remember feeling a lot of happiness in my chest.
I'm pretty sure that was about 9 months ago now. So
A while ago.
there's been some time and space
some
since our
changes,
last
some lives.
chat.
We said we'd do an update episode, and we got one popping and going and grooving. So how's things been? How you been?
Feeling good. I'm just feeling good. I don't think I had my podcast the last time I spoke
No.
to you, so that's going good.
Love that.
Your
Go
podcast
subscribe.
name is
Hilarious.
my most
We'll
favorite.
stutter blindly.
Cause why,
host.
Jared?
Because one of my co-hosts is a quadriplegic, and one of my co-hosts is blind. So the quad wheels, and I stuttered, and then Todd is blind, so we just put them all together, and
How long did it take you to come up with that name?
we had some other names.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
There was
week,
some
couple
brainstorming.
weeks?
Yeah.
Dude,
Brainstorming?
names are so hard. Because last time you were on, we were Disciplined Stoners, and we landed on 11 Wins Podcast. Half help to our friend Rob Sachs, other half help to our friend JP Sachs, who have helped us like kind of zone in on what it should be, basically us, because it's us. It's not like one thing. We spent like 2 months trying to choose a name.
Yeah.
And like that
And came up with so many ideas. And then you're researching if anyone else has
If
this.
they
That's
have
the thing.
Yeah.
Do they have it? Do they have it?
Yeah.
Is it available?
And they're available with some ideas
yeah.
you think should be available, but are not, and then vice versa.
When
But
you came up with Wheel Stutter Blindly, was that something that you sat on for a little while and thought about it? Or was it like, oh, what about this? And then everyone was like, yeah, that's it.
yeah, it just came.
It just came, yeah.
We had like some names we chose kind of too obvious. So
Yeah.
like
Okay.
we were started blindly. It's a play on like words
Yeah.
and phonetically, so
Yeah.
we think that's cool. So
It is.
And
we
what
went
do you-
for it.
What are is it a different, what is your main topic?
We talk about. We have some like. We talk about things that are happening in comedy because
Okay.
we're all comics, and we talked about stories
Yeah.
about what's going on in our lives right now, and then we talk about something topical in the news or something ableist that happened to either one of us.
Yeah.
stuff like that. Or sometimes we're having some like segments.
Dope.
Yeah, we just have new segments.
Segments
and
are
stuff every week,
fun.
and just trying to find something that sticks.
Are you finding the consistency with podcasts and adjustment, or are you guys falling into it pretty easily?
Yeah, we've been doing it for like 6 months, I think, so far.
Sick. That's a
Or like
good.
September. Yeah, it's been
It's a good sign.
we already have like almost 30 episodes, so
Oh,
we're
that's
good.
more than most people make.
Yeah, weekly.
Yeah, because every time we do 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart. That's a
In
new
one
schedule.
time.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good. That's what we
Yeah.
try
I've
and
been
do
doing that
too.
too.
And a podcast only 20 minutes, around 20 minutes.
Oh, nice.
That's how we just,
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Knock them out.
That's good.
knock them out.
And where do you guys shoot that?
We had a studio, and then we changed our studio.
Mhm.
The Blair's place right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More
podcast.
intimate. Our first studio was too small.
Yeah.
And we're just like Borland's place.
Nice.
Like it didn't have anything on the backdrops or anything.
Right,
So we
simple.
now we changed to something
Simple.
more. Yes. Backdrops and stuff.
So I also
Different- yeah.
I also think that you had either just started Laughs Without Limits, or maybe you hadn't even had your first show yet on the last time you were on the show.
Maybe, our first show was June 9th.
Okay, so it may have just around that, or maybe
Yeah.
just after that. How has it been producing your own show?
Excellent. I think I just had my first show the time I was on it. I think.
I think you did. You had done
Yeah.
one, yeah.
It was awesome. I'm very glad with how it's going.
Are you
Operating
doing it
onwards.
once a month?
Yeah, it's once a month.
Nice.
We already had some roast shows
Yeah.
that happened. And yeah, we just keep doing it because it's more than just a comedy show. It's a movement
Nice.
because so many places aren't accessible.
Yeah.
Yo, that's so true.
And that's our mission, is to make comedy and everything
Yeah, dude.
accessible.
Honestly, since becoming your friend and some people from the community, the cannabis community, who are in wheelchairs, like it's like really brought awareness to us on like, wow, it is, especially in Toronto, there are not a lot of accessibility prioritized venues.
No.
And like even ourselves doing a show here, we had our friend Rose here, but like it was, we had to have a lot of considerations, and we're like, oh, and once you get through here, after I can carry you in here, then also the bathroom is often downstairs, the bathroom. And then she's like, bro, I have not used a public washroom in 30 years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit. So it's like, you don't even realize.
You
So
open up
thank
your
you.
eyes to how not accessible
Yeah.
a lot of places are.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think it's it's not unaccessible on purpose
Yeah.
in
No.
most cases.
Yeah.
It's just how
buildings were
how
built.
buildings were built and stuff.
And just people trying to make
I'm already
businesses or sorry, it's getting you high right away. It's just how people, especially in Toronto or even places like Brooklyn, just like how people make use of like weird spaces.
Right.
But like the corner comedy, right? That's accessible.
Yeah, it's
because
accessible.
It's downstairs, but it has a lift.
It has a lift, and only the owner, Joe, who's awesome,
Yeah, shout out Joe.
person, man, and like he's only comfortable having 2 people in chairs down there at a time.
Sure.
Sure.
That
Because
makes
of
sense.
the fire code,
Yeah.
Yep.
which totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Fair enough.
he took the effort to make his place accessible,
Yeah, that's true.
which a lot of people don't do.
Well, it's expensive too, but it's worth it, and it's inclusive, and it's dope, and it needs to happen.
Some Toronto subway stations still don't have elevators.
Yeah. It's
They
insane.
still don't have elevators. However, they're funding the Eglinton subway station.
Yeah.
They're still funding the Eglinton subway station.
Have you
For
been up there
decades
recently?
now. For decades they've been.
It's looking pretty good.
Is it really?
I've seen stations outside. I've seen subway stations outside. Oakwood Station looks beautiful on the outside.
Yeah. It's there outside.
Sky Center subway station looks absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
For the outside.
It's all
But-
show. It's
yeah.
all show.
Have you looked
Down
down?
under? Yeah.
No, it's Toronto's very good in like facades
Facades, yeah. It can
and
hold up
like,
image.
oh, this looks awesome.
Yeah. Damn.
But have you
Have you actually fucking used it?
ever ridden the Shepherd subway station?
Yeah.
Yes.
4 stops.
The purple line, right?
4
Yeah,
stops.
That's 4 stops.
Yeah. But necessary stops if you're trying to go up somewhere
It's necessary
super fucking
stops
north.
to get you to like Scarborough area.
Okay.
But nothing after that.
Yeah,
They stopped at very Mall.
it's true.
I don't understand. But yeah, no, like their subway stations still not accessible. Like sometimes the accessibility button doesn't work in most places. No, but it opened my eyes
Yep.
to a lot of things, especially being in Austin
Yeah.
last summer. Like, there's some great comics and chairs that have to be hoisted up places.
The States is less accessible than Toronto
You can barely
is.
walk, bro.
Right, and
If you can't
also,
walk.
yeah, you can't.
Like, there's no sidewalks.
No.
Like, there literally wasn't sidewalks in San Antonio. Like, it was just road
Yeah.
and then people's...
Yeah, the infrastructure's questionable in some places. But no, they're like, out of the limits, we want to make every place accessible. Or
That's dope.
to the ability to be accessible.
And you're highlighting places that are accessible
Yes.
as well. So
Yes.
To support
it's
those
like
places.
Shout out Comedy Bar Danforth
Yeah.
and other places.
yeah, there's a couple. There's 1 or 2 in Toronto.
There's 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Comedy Bar Danforth basically is like Scarborough Light. Like, it's very east. It serves like some of our homies in
Yeah.
Scarborough came to like a Winnie show out there because they're like, oh, this is like right next to me. And it's like,
Good place.
yeah, and it's like also North Beaches kind of, right? It's like just you keep going on Bloor,
Yeah.
Danforth.
Yeah.
And
I
then
think
where?
it's the beach, like right there, I think. Close to Comedy Bar Danforth. There's Lake Ontario.
Dope.
And then, go ahead.
No, I was gonna talk about like you do a considerable amount of stand up, bro. Like you are really like out here. It's really beautiful to see you spreading your gift and
Yeah.
making people laugh.
I love it.
You had a nice rip out west,
Yeah.
right? You were you did something with Himansu,
I
right?
was in Matthew.
He's
I
been
was
on the
in
show.
the British Columbia.
In
Like
British-
Kelowna, Kamloops,
Nanaimo.
Penticton, Nanaimo, which is sketchy.
Yeah, it is sketchy. Isn't
Nanaimo, man.
it? Yeah,
It looks like.
it's trailer
How
park.
come I don't see Nanaimo bars in my face?
In Nanaimo.
In Nanaimo.
Yeah.
I walked by places,
That's
I couldn't
sus
buy
as
one.
fuck.
I'm like, What's in the Nanaimo bar? Oh, sorry. You don't have any. What?
It's where they originated.
Yeah, it's where they actually
They
originated.
don't have them in vending machines? I was trying.
Did you end up having a Nanaimo bar from Nanaimo?
No.
Oh, that's some
I had a Nanaimo bar
bullshit.
in Victoria.
They are really good.
That's-
They're bigger.
No. Yeah, no, they're good.
Oh, okay.
It's one of my favorite bars.
It's
Yeah.
crazy that yellow
Fudge,
paste
yellow
meringue
Yeah,
in the
yellow
middle.
paste.
Oh
What is it?
my
I don't know what it is.
Nougat
It's like a
or- no,
custard
like-
or...
Is it
Custard.
lemon custard or something?
No.
I don't
Yeah.
even know.
What's in a Nanaimo bar?
So like, yeah, when you were in Austin too, bro, like, how did you feel about that energy? Because we just went. I'm rocking this shirt. Obviously, exciting things were happening for you. You were doing cool things, but generally just being in the scene. Because neither of us did any shows in Austin. Just fucking 5th Street or 6th Street and 5th
It's
Street.
a vibe.
It's a
It's a
vibe.
vibe. It's like a. Have you been to Las Vegas?
Yeah, I agree.
It's-
It's kind of like a Vegas vibe, especially at night.
Yeah.
So it's like a Vegas vibe and college spring break.
Yeah, like Coachella.
All mixing Coachella,
It is
like
like
Yeah.
college spring break. I was saying it's like Caravana.
Caravan, yeah.
And like what's that other one in Brazil?
Oh.
Festival.
Caravan or
Yeah, festival.
Carnival.
Carnival, yeah.
Carnival, yeah.
Yeah, and like, yeah, bro, you're right. It's such a party town. So, and it's
And we
so
were like,
cool
is
that-
something? We thought something must be going on, right?
No.
Because it's just
It's
so
just like that.
insane. It's yeah, a party up and
You
down
can walk
that
there
street.
every night and there's something going on.
Yeah,
And then the comedy mothership
can't wait to
is
go
there.
do
You
comedy
can really
there.
feel that new energy there.
Yeah.
Thanks to like definitely that hub. And Mitzi's there, and like there's definitely this new LA vibe going on. But then you walk the strip and you see like, oh, these old bars that have like fucking theater style seating in them and open windows and like microphones that are projecting to speakers outside on the sidewalk. Like this is a real Nashville of
Are you
performance
talking
kind of thing.
about on the corner of 6th Street?
Yeah.
Like that,
Yes.
improv place?
Yeah.
Foley's or something?
Something like that. It was like a bar. Yeah, that's the name
Yeah.
of a bar. And then there's a
Yeah.
there's a classic proper piano bar
Yeah.
too. And the windows are open and there's a guy there just
It's such like a
so much energy.
theatrical vibe there.
Yeah, and it's
and then is it the Sunset Strip?
Yeah.
Have you done?
Yeah,
comedy
I've
there?
done that
you've done
a
that, Ron?
lot. Yeah.
How was that?
Sick.
It's,
How's the room?
yeah, it's high ceilings,
Oh,
but it's good. It's a good room.
yeah.
Sick.
Shout out to Sunset Strip. Yeah, it's a good room.
Yeah, you guys look cool. I wanted to go check you out,
Have
but
you
we
checked
just
out-
didn't have time.
Creek in the Cave?
No, but I've heard.
We
Yeah.
didn't go to any venues
Yeah.
other than the Club 420 ATX. Shout out Big D.
I know why. You're too busy getting high.
Smoking weed. You know why? Too busy getting high.
We were in San Antonio for my stand-up, so Austin had to be. We shot a couple music videos for
Okay.
this guy.
It was
We-
11 leaning.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay.
It was
okay.
11 leaning.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I was
appreciate that.
trying to force it. I was like, I'd love to go see a show at Mothership. Like I was trying to make it happen,
like,
but we were
music!
just, it was just too. The days were too.
Yeah.
We were there for 2 days. You know, it was just nothing. So
Yeah, Austin has great food too.
Yo, there's
Barbecue places.
Bro, we went to this place 2M Barbecue, like
Yeah.
between San Antonio and Austin, closer to San Antonio, but it was like legendary, probably the best barbecue in the world, the brisket, but like all the deep cuts of the spots all across the cities are crazy. It's the South.
Barbecue is crazy.
Oh, what was your
And
favorite?
apparently in Texas, the crayfish is really good too. Someone when I
Crawfish,
came
crayfish?
crawfish. Yeah, whatever. There's a fish.
The baby
a
lobster,
shellfish.
the baby
yeah.
lobster.
Yeah. That's
Apparently
huge
they're
there.
pretty famous
Yeah.
for that as well. And I was like, I
Yeah.
didn't know. I didn't try it.
You get the boil up, right?
Yeah.
You get the potatoes,
The
the
corn and
corn, the
everything.
corn, yeah, and the little baby lobster.
Next
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of food places that are like. I like the food places where you drive by it and you think to yourself that place looks sketchy.
Yeah.
The food's always
Immaculate.
immaculate.
Yes.
I love stopping in the sketchy places
Yo, bro, I'm with
because
that.
I know the food's gonna be good.
The only way they're still open is they don't give a fuck about the decor.
No,
They care about what's in the fucking brisket. Or what's in the food or whatever.
and I think family-owned joints
Yep.
because they're not just cooking. They're cooking for more than just food.
Yeah.
But they're
There's like
cooking
a
for
pride
the
there.
pride in it.
Yeah.
Love.
There's legacy in that. It's not an
Yeah.
employee. It's
Yeah,
totally.
you gotta care.
And then I've had like opportunity to meet some people,
Yeah.
and especially if you're outside cooking a food for like 24 hours
Yeah.
and doing it yourself,
Yeah.
the food's gonna be unlike anything because you did everything.
You're putting in
Yourself.
reps. You're putting in reps too.
Yeah.
You're so connected with that.
It's like comedy, right?
Exactly.
Our jokes are
Are your recipes?
yeah, those jokes are recipe, and like my child is like a joke sometimes, you know?
Yes.
Have you ever had that? When your
Yeah.
joke is just like only you can deliver it?
Yes. Oh, well, absolutely. I say to my rhyme book, if I had one, I'd be like,
Yeah.
go ahead, try. Like no one can do what you do. It's so beautiful to see you put in those reps, bro.
How are you feeling about bombing? If you do, I'm not saying that you bomb, but like,
have you, and what does that feel like in you?
how do you handle that at this stage?
Not all jokes gonna hit. One from it.
Does it affect you?
If I'm having a bad night, we
Yeah.
all have bad nights. But just don't. I have bombed in some important situations.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck. It happens.
I can't lie. I have bombed in front of some important people. And I bombed in front of some important shit. So, bombing at some open mic or comedy thing.
You don't give a shit.
The thing is, it's open mic.
Yeah.
There's no people there.
I know.
They're usually comics.
Yeah.
You can't really bomb.
Right.
You're just doing new shit. You're trying out new stuff. If there's no feedback of laughter to there, and sometimes comic laughter counts, sometimes
Yeah.
it doesn't, because you can't really go off other people.
I don't think anyone counts my laughter. I laugh at.
You have a good laugh.
I think it's a little bit distracting sometimes. I've actually started being more conscious of it while I'm
Okay.
watching comedians, because I'm like,
Good. I like it. It's like, yeah.
yeah.
But
More
no,
comedians that I don't know. I'll let myself rip with you.
yeah. Bombing, it's all about the next one, right?
Yeah.
Comedy is all about the next one. You know, so sometimes I flubbed up on stage. Flubbed up on
Yeah.
stage, and I only know it. No one else can tell
Right.
that I didn't say this tag that I practiced the whole day. That I had on a piece of paper. This
Right?
tag.
Dude.
And I go on stage, and I forget a tag. And that joke doesn't sound right after I say it. Like, oh,
Yeah.
oops. Or you say something, and the order comes out, I mean, mouth wrong. I don't know if that happens to you.
It
That
does.
happens to me sometimes. And sometimes I have a joke. On my every time that's you do a Kill Tony, an old joke always comes in my mind to say, well, I want to do something new. Like sometimes, my mind gives me options to fuck up or not. And I just have to
Okay.
go to the right one. I don't.
Yep.
Does it happen to you
Yeah.
sometimes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where sometimes, like, oh, an old joke comes out that's like awesome memory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, take that joke out. I want to focus on what I
Totally.
need to focus on. And
Isn't
then
that
Yeah.
shit? Yeah.
it's always,
Or I've
fun
created like a
navigating.
new tag for a joke,
I know
and then
exactly.
the old tag comes out, and you're
Right.
like, "That's not what I."
right.
Let's take a moment from this episode to talk about our friends at Jump Comedy. Oh God, how grateful I am that this exists. I got booted from the other Orange platform. We're not talking about that though. I want to talk about the benefits of our friends here at Jump Comedy. It's a platform that's created and co-founded by people in the industry and with a great developer and engineer that's identified so many of the pain points of managing an event. It speaks to an event producer like mine, Soul.
Jump Comedy has comprehensive tools for managing your team's functions at an event, like extended check-in pages, the ability to sell gift cards to your event beforehand, low transaction fees, yes, and gives artists their money right away the next day at 11.
So you can have it to produce your event. Duh. It also has custom home pages with the ability to take control and design the landing page yourself, and even gives you your own URL. The major way to stay independent. We're now rocking with Jump Comedy.
Sign up now and start selling immediately. No annoying pop-ups and roadblocks, just helpful and simple ways to make producing your event easier.
It's funny, the founder of the company's actual goal is for you to spend less time on the platform. Get in, get out, get your money, join Jump Comedy now.
Yeah.
And
That split-second moment decision.
at that moment, you just gotta own it.
Yeah. Has that ever happened to you in that big situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just fucking ate shit?
No, it's shit. It's just like,
It worked.
it worked. I didn't even, on my showcase, I said a joke I was not planning to say, and then you say it, and it's alright, then you own it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I said it.
Yeah.
Move on.
Move on. When you
That's good.
when you get those
It's
big
all learning.
Yeah, it is learning. When you get those big opportunities, do you zone in on like just your bangers? Like, are you trying to go in with like some shit that bangs? Because like
You have to.
everything you said in Kill Tony was side splitting. Everything
have
that
to.
came out of your mouth was like a clip. And like I think
Yeah.
it served you so well. All the reps that you did, you had a bunch of diamonds, right? And you came up with just like pop, pop, pop. Like same with me, I get it as a rapper. Like use all the best shit. Like go into that little double time flow, this and that. You navigate,
Yeah.
but.
A lot of Tony jokes a lot of them, which is produced for the show.
Okay.
Which is created for the show.
Amazing.
Oh, wow.
Because like I didn't always have a chance to test it out.
Oh,
Before I did it.
No way, bro.
Yeah, a lot of them.
The
A lot of them.
something I think is soup. Something about soup and some
What?
points. I don't know. I'll find the clip.
Never, yeah, the Tony. I didn't do the soup joke there yet, but
No?
I have a joke about soup.
Maybe
Soup
I'm
is
mixing
awesome.
memories.
I fucking love soup.
I love
I
soup.
love your
soup
soup,
needs
yo.
to be.
Do you like the cold soup, garpacha or whatever?
Yeah.
Every soup is amazing.
You know what
I
I
like
did
the cold soup.
yesterday?
Too.
What?
Have you ever poured soup into a bowl and eat it cold?
Yes.
I did that yesterday.
What
Which type
soup?
of soup?
It was carrot and ginger.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
yeah. Carrot and
Fuck
ginger
yeah.
cold.
That's
And
like a
then I added
smoothie.
like honey to it.
Okay.
Just
let's
change it up a bit.
go.
That's amazing.
I was there, my kids eating cold soup. I'm like, okay, now I need to go with the cold soup part. But no, but like,
Honey and cold soup. It's like a
hot
milkshake.
soup is good. Hot things are good.
I like hot soup.
With hot soup, you have to let it like cool down
Yes.
a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Cold soup, it's just like
You're just gonna go right away.
I'm a crackhead. No.
Yeah, addicted vibes.
Like it's like smoking a bong in an addict's way of smoking weed.
Yeah.
It's like lack of a better word, the addict's way of smoking weed.
Yeah.
And then cold soup is like a soup addict's way of, I don't know. Okay.
I feel
I
the
have
same.
something there, but
can get it.
I don't feel it right away.
So are you telling me that you prefer cold soup to hot soup?
He's saying that you get it down, get her
Get
done.
it down faster.
You get more soup.
You get more.
Because you can pound it. You can't pound hot soup.
You can't pound hot
Have
soup.
you tried
Yes,
hot soup?
I remember feeling all my insides getting so way too warm. Down my esophagus into my stomach, I could feel it too vividly. It was hot tomato soup, and it's
But
way
would you
too fucking
like?
hot.
What if it was the perfect temperature, Goldilocks style?
Winnie,
Then-
remember
yeah.
that watermelon carpaccio we just had at that
Yes.
place? Our friends didn't even like the soup. I was drinking my friend's fucking cup of cold
It
soup.
was cold soup. It was so
was
good.
amazing.
Watermelon cold soup?
Yeah, it was
It
wild.
was like
Because it was like watermelon juice?
it was, but it had like basil and,
Okay, it had
and
flavor.
chili in it.
Okay.
Like basil, spicy tahini,
Yeah.
chili.
and
kinda.
it was of that cold soup texture.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was carpaccio like
Yeah,
kind
I
of
love
vibe.
that.
Yeah.
Benny Goodman.
I was like hot soup vibe and cold one. But,
No, I like that joke that you were carving out
Tomato
there.
soup and grilled cheeses.
yes.
It can't be cold tomato
No,
soup.
no. Hot soup
It's-
with tomato. Hey. If you have something to put into the hot soup,
Yeah.
I'm a hot soup fan, right?
Yeah.
I'm not eat French onion soup cold. I think
No.
that's like
That's the one that you need
craziness.
warm.
Honestly, I'd probably go for a French onion cold.
That's just broth. That's just
The
dark
broth,
broth.
not the cheese.
Like it would be so gooey and
The
like
Cold cheese?
No, cold cheese wouldn't be gooey.
no, the bread.
Oh, okay.
It might be crusty.
It would be like the cold cheese on top of the gooey bread.
No. If it's cold, that's probably like the phyllo across the top. You mean?
Yeah,
Might be more stale and anyway.
I think I would
Okay.
like it.
Are you a
Regardless.
contrast person?
Soup fans.
Like hot and cold together?
I like perfect
sweet,
temperature.
perfect
yeah.
temperature.
Yeah, I'm a perfect kind of gal.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, but I like if you have a hot dog with cold chopped white onions, I'm okay with that.
Tim Hortons has the hottest tea you will ever have in your life. If you get a tea at Tim Hortons, you have to wait 30 minutes before you can start
And
drinking
if you
that tea.
order a farmer sausage biscuit sandwich,
Uh-oh.
you should double check that they put your motherfucking hash brown in there, because bitches be forgetting. I'm sorry, I lost my shit.
Yeah. That
Tim
was,
Hortons
that
problem?
was our last experience with Tim
They
Hortons.
fucking stole those
Here's my
motherfucking
thing on
hash
Tim
browns.
Hortons.
You assholes, I'll never order it again.
I walk in there 11:30 at night. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I want a sandwich.
They sell great sandwiches.
Oh, sorry.
Never available.
We don't do late night food. I looked over. Late night menu.
They're falling apart.
I'm
man.
like, what? No, but Tim Hortons, yeah. Farmer wrap.
Yeah.
Farmer wrap.
Yeah.
And,
Or I
you
do
need
the
a hash
biscuit.
brown in there.
I know. I love it with the hash brown, but when we fucking go pay for one, unless you double check at the store, I usually double check at the store, and I'll have motherfuckers put it in there. But when he's just like, "Thank you, bye," she comes home, it's not in there. Y'all are robbing people with this 90 cents upgrade. I gotta air it out right now. But
All right. That's
we'll,
11 takes on Tim Hortons.
yeah, we'll leave that where it is. But God love you, and congrats on all your success.
Tim Hortons?
Tim Hortons.
I don't know.
All right.
Now they're so big.
It's not even a Canadian company.
Not anymore.
No, it's owned by a Brazilian company.
Oh, word.
Really?
Yes.
And they did have good coffee, but then
It
McDonald's,
used to have good coffee.
McDonald's took their plug. Their Arabica plug.
Do you think we'll see the demise of Tim Hortons in our lifetime?
No, it's too big now.
They have Tim Hortons in other countries now.
I know, yeah. There's one in New York.
And it's everything between small town rural Canada and the prairies. Like, that's what you look forward to. There's like gas stations and Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
I do
That's it
like going for
tours.
it. I'll do it every time, even though as many times as they fucked us over. If I'm going on a road trip, my first stop is Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons on a road trip is good.
You got us by the balls. I want the
Yeah.
hash brown in one hand, the coffee. And it's not that good coffee anymore, but you still get
It's
it.
the experience of this shitty coffee,
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
like that you want.
It gives you a headache for sure. Kind of makes your teeth hurt, makes your jaw it makes it smell bad in the car to the point where you have to like air it out.
If you like strong coffee,
Yeah.
I recommend getting the extra shot of espresso in your Tims. That makes it really strong.
Because otherwise, it's just
Otherwise, it's
mostly
just
water.
Coffee sludge.
So you
Water
won't have
sludge.
to worry about dehydration then.
No, it's water.
What?
No, yeah, come. Yeah,
What's currently inspiring your jokes?
My life. Some
What's-
family things. Well,
The last time you were on, you
Yeah.
had told a joke that upset your sister that you talked
oh
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
I'm switching up that joke a little bit. Yeah.
nice. That's good. It's good to switch jokes up, keep it fresh. But I was really like inspired by the fact that you were like, this is my art. This is my
Yeah.
joke. I don't need to adjust it
No.
for the discomfort of a family member.
Yeah.
My family still hasn't seen me live, and I'm nervous for it when they do.
Yeah. I was just with my cousins today, and my cousin's daughter said something that's very, like, interesting. I never thought of like that.
Okay.
I had the opposite thing when she asked me, okay, it was a very inappropriate question, but a very, like, okay. She asked me, since I'm adopted, right? Could I marry my mom, right? My biological mom, who I don't know.
Like she was asking if this is a possibility?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, I was shocked. I'm like, my cousin asked me, do you want to answer or can I? I'm like, can you? I was going to bring up, like, incense or whatever. Like, I never had that question asked like that. I always had
Got you.
that question.
So
Did I have to
funny.
think about, like, my cousins that I know now? I never had anybody, and it's like, Yeah, it was a crazy
It's like,
question.
technically, yeah, I
Technically,
could marry
yeah,
my
but-
birth mom, weirdo.
Right. I'm not a Texas. I'm not a Kansas. No, but, like, yeah, no,
Okay, so you just wrote a joke
I
on
just
that
wrote, I
recently,
might
right?
do a
'Cause
joke about,
yeah, I heard
no,
that
like,
joke.
I have some family stuff. I have some, like, some things I see on TV right now.
How often do you tell a joke before you kill it?
Can we stop doing it?
Yeah.
Depends, a few times.
Yeah. A few times, right? Like,
I'm very good at taking things and rehatching them. I think if you, like, take something and not hitting and maybe put something that you know in,
yeah.
try to sandwich it in, that could work too. So, like,
Yeah, build it.
you can't judge a joke by, like, one room audience.
I know, and I'm very curious because I find that after the second time doing a set, I wrote a bunch of new shit in Texas,
Yeah.
and definitely like a few things are popping, and then a lot of it is falling flat.
Right.
And I've done it twice now, basically through. It's about like a 5-minute piece, I would say, top
Yeah.
to bottom. And I'm like, how long do I do this for before I start editing, before I start chopping? Like, how many times should you try something?
Do you ever chop on stage?
I've done it like,
Do you ever, like, try to, like, shorten something?
yeah.
Sometimes I've been shortening something, longing something, just by, like, feel.
Yeah.
Kind of like my feel in the audience, and like, oh, this audience might not like this tag, try this, or try
Totally.
this, or...
And I'm only starting to do that now, which is crazy to like be on stage and look at an audience and be like, wow, like what I planned for this set isn't going to work with you guys. And then go in that file folder and be like,
Yeah.
what else do I got? Because
Yeah.
so that's just like a new thing that is just happening.
You
for me
kind of have
recently.
to have, like, the thing is, your personality might need to shine more, or the jokes. Because sometimes I tell a joke, and my reaction might get more laughs than a joke,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, like instead of the actual anchor punchline that you thought was
Yeah,
gonna get the
because
reaction,
sometimes the
it's
audience don't laugh
But
in the
they-
right place.
Yeah.
And
And you're like, why are you laughing here? Why are you laughing at something that's not even that funny?
if you sometimes I have this interesting thing with my unique relationship with audio where I'm watching you guys do stand up, and to your point, they're not laughing where like you guys cognitively planned for the lyrics, and I'll even get the same thing with freestyle rapping sometimes, like that at the end of that
Yeah.
bar. It's like I hear it without the lyrics, and you guys are like actually conducting energy with your intonations of your voice, and it's like they're just not ready. They're not brought to that point yet. They need a little bit more.
Right.
And then you push it with that, and then there's the explosive tipping point. It's like you're da-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Na 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 na
Yeah.
nah, and then they'll laugh. But like it's like maybe your lyrics ran out 80% through that like melody phrase, or your expectation was that I feel what you're saying, but it's like coaching the energy of the room, and that's what at the corner, bro, you crush so hard because you're like you have this wonderful like back and forth with them where you just like. You react so boldly and you toss the ball in their court and
Yeah.
they're explosive. It's fucking amazing.
And
Yeah.
I was gonna say, and I admire that you like takes time after your jokes. Like
Just to look.
that's still something that I'm learning too, just to like let it sit for a second to
Yeah.
see if it comes
Right.
for them.
Right.
And that's kind of a scary
It's
thing
confidence.
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to enjoy your own silence.
That's a tough place to be, bro.
It's tough.
You have to be at peace in your heart a little bit.
Yeah, like you also have to be present.
Yes.
You also have to be like in that moment. And sometimes on stage, I don't know about you, sometimes I think on stage.
Yeah.
About random about sometimes you gotta block out sometimes things come in.
Yeah, totally. You're a human too.
Oh, I'm gonna call Uber in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes like random shit comes in.
It's like almost autopilot or something.
You're just a human. You're just
Yes.
also living a human life. But when you go on stage, you're almost taking another form that is inspired by flow state or creativity, or you're doing some sort of spiritual dance with the audience. And you're right. It's you have to shut that human shit out for a
Yeah.
minute. There's no fucking taxes. There's no fucking
No.
business structure. There's no planning routes. There's no planes to miss. There's
Right.
no taxis to catch. There's nothing to do tomorrow. It's like, you're right. Just be in this moment together. Just be present.
And
Fucking
if
gorgeous.
the audience is there with you at the same time, it's
Magic.
like chef's kiss, you know?
Yo, because you have to be there first, and they join you, and then it's like this gorgeous,
Yeah.
everyone ascends together.
Yeah. Especially if the whole room's like that.
Yeah. I had my first sort of de-escalation set with with an audience member.
Yes,
where-
okay. Oh, okay.
yeah, it was 7 p.m. This bitch was
Ooh, 7 p.m.
Yeah.
In Texas?
no, this was in Toronto. This was
Oh,
just last
okay,
week,
okay.
and this woman must have been mid to late 40s, and
Just
she
drank.
was wasted at 7 p.m. I was like, if you do anything else tonight, like you're probably gonna end up in the ER. Like she was so
Like
drunk.
hammered.
Yeah, hammered,
7
wasted.
p.m.
And she was just talking
Day
nonsense.
drinking.
The Bullet person, person who went up for Bullet, just
Yeah.
got destroyed. Like she did her best, honestly, but she was like, this is a room of 7 people. I don't know.
Ooh, 7 people plus the drunk lady.
Yeah.
Even better.
And then I went up there and I started doing my set, and she started blabbing, and I was like, all right, let's do this. And
Yeah.
I like dove in
Yeah.
with her, and essentially, I got her to calm down,
Yeah.
but then she got kicked out.
Having interactions with audience members can be fun.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
I had this like heckler in Trenton. We were just having fun, the back and forth. 'Cause like, if somebody says something, I know how to. I'm not afraid of somebody heckling me.
Yeah.
I don't take it personal.
Do you think they were taking it personally, though?
No,
Well, that's good.
they were just laughing.
They thought it was funny.
They thought it was funny.
Why do you think audience members are so afraid to be talked to at shows.
Because you guys make
Not
jokes
all.
out of them.
Not
No,
all.
but you see that in almost every room, no one's ever doing front row.
Fair enough. How do you?
I
How do
think
you?
a lot of. I think it's. I've seen people sit in the front row.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
think
sometimes
In Texas,
some people
everyone's
are
in front row.
That's
scared.
true. Yeah.
A lot of people don't know if it's okay to laugh at things.
Yeah.
They don't laugh, or like people are afraid to be part of the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Or some people will come to shows and sit in the front, and they want to be part of the
They
show.
know. I mean, honestly.
They're there. I'm here to be part of the show.
Yeah.
Make me part of the show.
Remember at the comedy main stage, like one of the times I did that, there was the guy who sat in the front with the Hawaiian shirt. Every comic came out and just nailed on him for that. I was the only comic that didn't talk to him.
Well, good. It gets tired after a
No,
while.
that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes it's like crazy, but then to Jared's point, it's like, yeah, that guy knows he's wearing a big,
Yeah.
fucking bright, ridiculous, juicy fruit shirt, and he's sitting right
He
up front.
knows-
He's gonna be picked
yeah.
on. He knows, and he loved it. He invited it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Had you done Madison Square by the last time you were here?
No,
No.
no.
Can we talk about that?
How was that?
Yes. No, it was.
I know that talking about big fancy things is annoying sometimes.
I was gonna talk about how
It was
you deal
nothing
with a
I would
heckler.
ever thought about. It's nothing I ever dreamed on doing.
Yeah.
But it was incredible.
What I'm curious to know is if you watched or when you went on in the set, if there was a comedian before you, and if you watched that comedian prior to your set.
There was, yeah, the Dice Clay,
Oh,
Andrew Dice Clay.
Andrew Dice Clay went on before
He
you.
opened the show. And then there was a pool. Then
Who?
me, some random name got pulled.
Oh, a bucket
For
pull.
Kotoni, yeah.
Holy fuck!
It was the Kotoni show at Madison Square Garden. And I was like,
And then Jared Nathan.
I knew the joke I was going to say was like,
It was gonna work.
it was going to work.
oh,
I don't know
thank God.
if you saw it or not.
I don't think
What
I've
was
seen
it?
it. Maybe I have, but I can't
I mean,
remember.
maybe said, I said that good joke I still say now. That I added a good punch at the end.
Do you still use that punch now when you?
No, it's only
Oh.
a punch. Because I
you're punching with
maybe
giants.
use a racial slur.
Holy fuck.
I might have said, I don't know if you're gonna blow it out. Can I tell you what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said
We already know.
chink in Madison Square Garden.
Holy shit, bro.
Bro.
And that just erupted everyone because
Yeah, but he took people off guard.
Yeah.
Shane Gillis was right there.
Okay.
Joe Rogan was right there. And Tony Henschel was right there. At that point,
So you don't use that anymore?
not that much, no.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't even want... I have it other places,
But
but
to
it's
come
not
out-
something I want to bring out every time.
But
Of
it's to
course.
come out and do that at such a big venue. That's hilarious. You just splash the pot
I
like
just...
a motherfucker.
You gotta take chances.
And it
And
worked.
I would have done... Yeah, it worked. It worked. It worked there.
Did you
And then you
take
went
that chance based on who was there watching you?
It was... didn't know that they were gonna be there.
Oh.
Yeah, I had yeah. Just I
Okay.
had
I mean,
yeah.
Dice
I
Clay
talked
was-
about it with somebody, and then she said, "Why not put a huge bow
Holy
on it?" And the thing about Tony is, they say retard all the time. They say a lot of like racial things. So I'm like,
It's
It's
edgy.
sort
Why
of,
not?
of the essence.
so
of-
the essence go hard, and
Yeah.
the joke had context. So
Yeah, context matters.
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't just say it.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
had see into the joke in context.
And you have absolutely no actual bad
Okay,
energy
so no, I
towards
didn't.
people
I didn't
whatsoever.
see this then
Like,
because
it's-
Okay.
I feel like I would have remembered.
Check it out.
I will.
Check it out before this comes out. No,
We'll put
like,
it here.
you gotta take chances and like also,
We love Asian.
yeah,
people.
man. I love,
I
man.
love you. I seriously have kind of.
I had Asian people come up to me enjoying that joke. Love
Yeah.
that joke. It was funny.
It is.
Like to them, they're like, "You're funny. Like
Yeah.
it's funny."
It gotta be. You gotta be
And, like-
comedian.
It had no offensive bone in there. It was
Yeah,
just,
the
yeah,
intention behind it.
yeah, you know.
So obviously, when you publicly say things like this,
Yeah.
and you
It's being
have,
the wild
and
kid
your
in class.
following is growing as well,
Yeah.
right? Your audience
Yes.
is getting bigger. Most of the time, from what I've seen in my experience, some haters come online.
Yeah, good.
Are you
Yeah.
are you experiencing any of that?
Haters ain't nothing new.
Yeah. Well, yeah. People like. I heard a few people say, if you're doing something, everybody loves you. You're not doing it
You're
right.
not doing it right. I agree.
Ellen. Ellen DeGeneres.
Said that.
I mean, no, she was just doing it right for so long that like when you're obviously she wasn't doing it right. It was a
No.
bad Ellen DeGeneres joke, okay?
Okay.
Nice. That's funny. Bravo.
I was like, don't smile! Do not smile! Do not look me in the eye! Okay. What I heard about Ellen. But no,
That's
yeah, it's if you're doing a joke and trying to offend people, if your sole purpose of a joke is to offend people, take a step back and check it.
yeah.
If you're doing a joke that has potential,
Yeah.
if you're doing it in a good place, the subject is controversial,
Yeah.
everything has funny in it, you know?
It's true.
And
Everything does have.
everything has funny in it. Even like sad situations,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Sad
You
situations.
look back at, oh, that's funny, but in a fucked up way. Like,
Yeah.
not funny, haha, but funny, oh, that's fucked up.
It's the reason why fails do so well on YouTube. You're literally watching people like get fucked
Yeah.
up or like lose something super important to them.
People like to see train wrecks.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting? We're so weird.
They love. Have you seen a car crash on the highway? You've seen everybody drive slowly just to look at it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
So when I see that, I'll like purposely ignore it or look the other way.
Yep.
But I know that I'm doing that because of this like desire to want to look at it.
yeah.
The
you just
desire
gotta tell
doesn't go
yourself,
away.
No.
It's just it's kind of the same thing about gossiping, I feel.
Yeah.
It feels in the moment sometimes you're like, ooh, this gossip feels good. And then,
You're like, why do you do it, right?
yeah. Oh, there you go. Just
Keep
gonna
me
be
caffeinated.
just gonna
Eleven.
be jacked up.
Give me
your-
coffee,
for
baby.
your
Good.
show.
You know I'm hosting a show tonight. I'm co-hosting a show tonight. I need to be wide awake, 11.
Got you, brother.
But, yeah, just, you gotta be in the present.
Yeah,
I
that's the trick.
spoken to somebody who his philosophy is like just be present.
Yeah.
He's also told me it's good to have like goals, but it's more important to be present than always think about things like this or things like this.
Totally. And
But
that's
it's hard at the moment sometimes.
it is. It's a hard decision. That's what I learned in this moment with this drunk woman, I went up and I started doing my set, right? And then I I wasn't going to get what I wanted if I continued down the path of just barreling through this set and
Right.
ignoring this woman, right? So in that moment, it was like, oh yeah, just be present and
Yeah.
see what happens.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful. Like, the audience loved it, honestly. And I was like, I don't care if I don't do any material tonight. Like, this is gold. Like,
Yeah.
and they loved it.
Your guys' job is to be a reflection of society. So when you're present with it, you're just offering your perspective of observation. So you're doing your job as a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I had sets where I have to always, like, interact with the same person because they won't shut up.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm going to... Sometimes, if you spend all your time on that person, it takes away from the whole performance.
Yeah. I did feel that. Like, I was feeling at, like, about the 4-minute mark. I was like, okay,
This
we
is
need to
enough.
really,
Yeah.
I need to move on now.
You got to control it.
I know already about you. Let everybody else get
Yeah.
to know me, whatever. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
But-
exactly. I've learned more about you, audience member, than I've gotten to tell the crowd
Yeah.
about myself.
Yeah, and like, I had a show in British Columbia, and this lady there was drunk. She was the owner's friend.
Oh, no.
She didn't have to buy a ticket. She was there.
A liability and a liability.
That
Get the
sucks.
fuck out of here.
And she wouldn't shut up. And at the end,
Squash that bitch
I
as
said
soon as I get on stage.
Right? I said something about, like, special needs child, and she was like, I have a kid, whatever. I'm like, I hope your next kid has fetal alcohol syndrome. I just went off on that lady. It's like the hardest shit I ever said. I said, because I was just like,
Yeah, it was there.
She
it was
pissed
a
you off.
venue with a cordless mic that was like cutting out the whole time.
Oh,
So
my
you're
God.
already pissed off twice.
I was already pissed off. I just got off of ferry from Victoria.
Right?
It was like,
Yeah,
I was
that's a lot.
tired.
Yeah. How about that ferry though, eh?
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. The big one.
Yes.
A very cold milk at the coffee milk station.
Okay, I don't touch milk. Okay.
Are you
Spill milk?
lactose?
No, I had a phase where all I drank was black coffee.
Oh.
So now from that, I prefer, except for Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons,
You got to
you
go
need to
for
get
the
milk. Go for
double-double.
milk.
You
The
need
double
it.
with milk.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So yeah, you were there. You were pissed off. You had just got off the ferry.
yeah,
You just
and
ripped
like,
her
I
up.
was just,
Time to rip this bitch up.
but yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I did feel bad a little bit
Yeah.
Never
after
feel bad.
I, like, ripped.
No. They came to your guys' show. Take it from the
The
rapper.
thing
You
is-
need to attack
yeah.
them immediately.
Also, if you deal with like hecklers or unruly crowd members, it's so easy to tell them to go fuck off.
Yeah.
It's so easy to tell them, oh, go to hell. It's so easy to be angry.
No, dominate them cleverly.
Yeah, but sometimes it's better to do something creatively and
100%.
cleverly
Yeah.
than just telling them to fuck off.
No, you can't just do that because then you've lost.
Yeah.
You've lost
We
power.
all have the comics. I know I've told audience members
Sure.
to go fuck themselves.
Oh my
You know,
god.
like, you kind of have to do it in a playful way.
For sure. I mean, even
You
if-
have to do something in a playful way.
I mean, I'll even be like, shut the fuck up now. Shut up. Shut the fuck up now. Like you said, stopping. I know you want to talk afterwards, but shut the fuck up right now. Just for, like, count with me, 60 seconds. And just like, it would be like I'm with them, like Vince Vaughning it, but still,
Yeah.
it's like simmering out their fire, but it's not just angrily barking at
Right.
someone. Yeah, walk them down. But you're right. If you can make it
I don't think
playful-
getting mad at an audience more than once is, I think you're losing control.
Yeah,
if
don't
you
get mad
do.
at the audience. I don't think. I used to bark at the audience and yell at them a lot. I've
Yeah.
really stepped back from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
A
try and keep
one
my
fuck
friends.
you is funny, but like any more than that,
I like the
it's
way
like,
Nitish says "fuck you guys." Like that's funny because it's playful, you know.
Fuck
he's not
you
mad,
guys.
and
Yeah.
you know, he's like, you know what, fuck you guys, you know, and then everyone laughs. And
If we do anything with a smile.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
It's playful.
Dude, when
You
someone,
playful,
yeah,
this is good.
I've seen a moment where you're just like, you take your moment after your joke and it doesn't necessarily hit, and you're like, okay.
Yo, when you just
I do it all the
And
time.
then people go nuts for it.
It's a reaction.
Yeah.
because it's you. People
It's
love
me.
you.
I'm like, okay, what can I do? I can't do anything.
Yeah.
If a joke doesn't land, there's so many different factors.
Totally.
So like it's
Don't take it personally.
the thing is, how can you move on with that? Don't take it. But trust me, it's hard not to take it personally.
Well, and
Sometimes
the
it can
it
be.
is. I agree. And the fact that you acknowledge it, I think, with an okay is how the audience
Whatever.
stays with
Okay.
you, right?
Alrighty then.
Because you
Yeah.
kind of just admitted, like, oh yeah, I was here for that too. Like we're on the same page.
We're on the same page. I know that didn't land.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so good.
But no, just have
Do you guys want to bust a freestyle about being present?
Yeah.
Yo, Benny, you want to hit that busy? Can you turn it up a little bit? Yeah. Gotta be present, unwrap your gift in the moment like a present. You know where I'm going, oh baby, I was a peasant, but then I'm a king and I'm giving out blessings. I know what it is and I know what it isn't. I'm with Jared, yeah, that's my brethren. Same with Benny, rolling up a joint. You know that we making them laugh, that's the point. Talking about like we about to jump off like comedy. Probably got my man who was an oddity next to me. Yeah, we got the perfect recipe. Jared, let him know what it be, please.
Sometimes life is Hanukkah. Sometimes it's Christmas. Gotta open up the gift that you are presented with. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter if it's shiny. Doesn't matter if it's a new bike. We just gotta do it, man. We gotta celebrate life.
Yeah.
Life. Be in the moment. Own it.
Ow!
Sometimes you sing a sonnet.
Hey!
I'm just doing this, man. Just living in the moment. Second time. Whitney, tell me, what's the rhyme?
Win.
I'm here with my two favorite fellas doing a podcast. I wanna say thanks to these guys 'cause they are a blast. Every day I feel inspired by them, yeah. So now we're gonna keep it going with 11.
We're in the presence, we're sharing vibes, we're in the moment like all the time. We're in the present, we're making vibes.
Making vibes.
We're in the moment like all the time, my guy.
All the time, man. Move the mountains. We're just doing this with Whitney and 11.
Yeah.
And it's afternoon,
Noon
not the morning time.
time.
Time to rise awake, man. It's an experience, man. It's a moment. You just gotta learn how to own it.
Oh yeah.
Here I go.
Go.
There you went.
Win.
We're just doing this. Living in an environment that's positive.
Tears.
Slash a negative.
Sometimes.
Smoke the weed, go for a run, gotta find your sedative. You gotta set it in.
Hey!
You gotta let it play.
Hey!
Gotta wake up and every day.
Yeah.
Hey.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you,
Seize
thank you,
the
thank you.
day. Seize the day.
Seize the day.
Seize the day.
Carpe diem.
We in the
Carpe
present.
Carpe diem.
We in the
Seize the
present.
day. Seize the day.
Yo!
Carpe
Gotta
diem.
seize the day.
Seize the day, there's no other way. Come at me and say okay.
Okay.
Today is blessed, nothing left.
Blessed.
All we're gonna get is the rest. Life is cool, life is great. No reason to ever hate. Go ahead and be present because this is heaven sent.
We're in the present. Hey! Yo, guys, that was a fucking sick track.
I think we should publish that.
Let's
shit.
go.
That was heat. That was heat.
Man, that's the vibe, baby. It's the vibe.
Yo, we crushed.
The vibe.
Yo, that sedative bar. That's incredible. I love that. I could do that.
Let's
I
go.
could do that all night with you guys.
Yeah, so what's great, and
join me.
obviously,
Paradox Live.
that you love comedy is that you've done something so grandiose as Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
But you're also like gonna do our Paradox Live show
One more,
June
baby.
7th
You're-
here at
June
the
7th.
studio.
Yes, you're
I
done.
thought, June 7th. I'm happy. I love intimate stuff too.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
such a G.
It's and also I love anywhere I perform. I love.
Yo, see
So
that?
just intimate. This plays on New Year's.
Yeah, bro.
That's when magic happens.
It was so
Small
magical.
rooms is like a good vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, after Madison Square Garden, I did a show afterwards for like 7 people in the basement.
Did you tell them you just did Madison Square?
The host did. And I'm like,
That's what I'm saying, though. You're such a G. The heart of comedy lives within you, really in spirit, because that's what you said to me after you did Paradox Live. You're like, that's the shit. That's the real vibe. That's like how stand-up comedy should be. And I agree.
I think stand-up comedy should be able to see everybody,
feel it. Yeah.
feel it.
Yeah.
But I also like larger things.
Of course. There's a time and
There's
space
time
for
and place for
everything.
everything.
But you crush it in a small room is what we're saying.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Could you see yourself in? I mean, now that you've done Madison, of course you can. Never mind, it was a stupid
Anything's
question.
possible. Is that how you feel, Jared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just you can't look as much like you got to take everything as it comes.
Yeah.
We can't always say I want to do this because it brings a lot of it just like
Stress.
stress and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you're ready for massive fame?
Like Jerry Seinfeld.
It's kind of what comes with the territory.
It's coming.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, it's coming,
This
so
is-
I better get ready
the
for
thing
it.
is, I have fans. Like,
I know you do.
You have people showing up to your shows
have people
already
showing up
in
and,
other
like,
markets, not
yeah.
your local markets.
No,
Like,
I can tell. Yeah, I just.
I know. I'm just saying I can see you scaling up. That's why I'm like, do you feel ready for this?
like not being able to walk down the street type thing.
In Austin, I have experience in Austin. I'm able to like everybody. Yeah,
Sick.
I love it.
like on the
That feels
street.
so
On the
good.
street?
That
Damn.
feels so
When I'm
good.
talking, yeah, it's the thing is, I never thought like I always wanted to have people to know my name, know I existed. But the fact that like the people have fans and stuff, yeah, you can never really prepare yourself for that. But it's good.
Good.
Yeah, it's so good. I think you're perfect for it, bro.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
radiate the perfect focus of love, and yeah, you give people a good place to rest their frequency for a moment. I think it's very worthy of fanship. It's beautiful.
Yeah, man. I want to just give audience an experience.
You're good at your job, bro. Like
If
you
people
show
tell
up.
me you took me on a roller coaster ride, I'm like, good. I love seeing somebody liking me, somebody not liking me, somebody shocked with them things.
Yes.
I love all these
Exactly.
emotions. It's that's our job.
Yeah.
It's to evoke emotion on the people. Yeah.
Sick.
Fuck. Be present. That is so
Be
beautiful.
present, because sometimes if you just tell yourself just like, I'm here,
It helps.
that's when the magic happens.
Yeah.
I agree.
And then you also kind of like can beat anxiety and depression more easily by,
Right.
or just like those buzzing thoughts
And
that,
also- yeah.
by being present.
If you take yourself to a place where you enjoy it too, because sometimes I've done things and I wasn't enjoying it, and that's when the negative situations come out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because you
That's
program
what
the
you-
You've
frequency.
sobered up enough to have
Yeah,
a little hit.
I can.
So it's like
This
you
place is magical.
yeah, bless.
If you're having The bad days come choose these people. They will change your mood and just up it
Blessings,
to the
bro.
mood. Bless,
So
bless,
I
bless,
feel
bless,
that
bless.
way about
No,
you too.
Same, man.
like in situations looking back where I did bomb and stuff, I was not present. I was not enjoying myself.
Ugh.
I was trying too hard.
And that's the lens of your reality. So when
When
you
you
separate
yes.
yourself, yeah,
Yeah.
your energy is there.
Like, in the moment, you don't really, maybe cocky to say, in the moment, you don't really try hard. You're just going for it.
You're being.
You
Yeah,
just
you're
live,
just
you
there.
Being.
You're just being.
If you,
It's a really magical place.
yeah.
It is.
If I'm on stage having a great, if I'm on, you probably see me. I try to do this on. If I'm really like in a good place,
Yeah.
you can see it on my face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's radiant. Like people like buy into it immediately because you're having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not having a good time, it's not gonna go whatever.
Yeah.
Like just comedy's not going to always be fun. It's going to be some times where it's
Discipline.
work,
Yep.
Yeah.
off stage, on stage,
Anything.
whatever. But if you just enjoying, then the audience will enjoy it, and it's just yin and yang.
Yeah.
If you on stage and the joke doesn't hit, and you're blaming the audience for it, it's like some people do that. Oh,
I know.
you should be laughing.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I say like, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't
Moving
wanna. I don't ever wanna blame the audience for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I've leaned a little bit on recently, but I've actually haven't done it actually too recently. But this year, I kind of leaned on the I just did that joke and it killed. So I don't know what's wrong with you guys.
And that gets a laugh though.
That usually gets a
Does it
laugh.
laugh?
Yeah, but it definitely is like a crutch, right?
It's a crutch, and
Yeah.
it's if you're telling somebody what they're supposed to do,
Yeah.
they won't do it.
Yeah, they're like, fuck you.
I've seen comics.
True.
The whole set was like that. Oh, I want long laughs, louder laughs. I'm not telling you what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's sometimes where I'm like, okay, you should have laughed. Why didn't? But I never say. You just
Yeah,
move
yeah.
on. But like,
And it's like if something's knocking at 95% of your sets, then during that 5%, it's like, oh, well, like that's
Yeah.
just not, you know what I mean?
And-
Like,
although sometimes I didn't deliver the joke the right way.
Take
There's so many
responsibility.
things.
Take responsibility.
Take responsibility.
Exactly.
Oh, I didn't do this.
Hundo P, bro.
They're also just like,
There's a certain threshold of energy that you're saying too that's just helpful to bring on stage as a performer. In fact, I've had good sets only because of it.
right.
Sometimes I feel like I shit the bed on lyrics, but had the presence, and people just got a kick out of me anyway. And that's like if you're not bringing that energy, even if you're like, but all my
Also-
jokes are right, you can't blame the audience because you're like, oh well, I
Also-
didn't break that threshold.
If you don't bring your 100%ness,
Yeah.
the audience can sometimes tell.
They feel
Yeah.
it.
Or if you're doing a joke, if you're doing jokes that are not hitting, don't keep doing the jokes that are not hitting.
Yeah, and sometimes
Or
people
like-
just stick to their fucking shitty little set they
If
wrote.
you do a joke about pornography,
and no
don't
one-
have your whole set be about pornography.
right.
Yeah.
You switch it up.
Switch it up and like. Also, I don't know about you.
masterclass.
You always try to bring in 100%.
Sometimes I just don't have it, bro. If I'm being totally honest with you,
Yes.
sometimes I'm out doing a set and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking do this set, but like, I don't give a damn about the set.
I've
I
done
don't,
that.
you know, like, but I go and do it, and I kind of always feel better afterwards.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
the gym.
Yeah.
Right. So like, there's other times you just got to bring it.
Yeah.
Like
Like for a big
sometime-
show, you bring
what?
it. For a big show.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't know the difference. Not know the difference. Like sometimes I'm just doing my thing. Like, I don't control what comes out. I'm not
Yeah.
controlling. Like I'm not. I do control what comes out. Like I'm not trying to like
Amp
do
yourself
better
up.
than anybody. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to like overshine. Like I'm just trying to do my thing, and
You're just being. It's
if I hit
beautiful.
home, I hit home.
Yeah. I think I'm probably stepping sort of into that right now. Like, for example, on Saturday when we did both shows together, and the first show was pretty banging, and the second show had less people, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to try my Texas stuff for the second time. But like so much of me wanted to just stay safe in like the jokes that I know work.
Yeah.
Because I wanted this audience to be like, oh, she's good, you know? Like, if this is the audience that sees me for the first time and I'm trying new stuff, it's just not going to be as good. Like, that's just the way of things.
Right.
But in my head, I was like, but you know what? Like, you've done 2 sets already.
Yeah.
Like, this is your 3rd set.
Have
Fucking
fun. Play
try.
ball.
Yeah, and I did have fun, and I didn't do very well, but I feel like I was not affected negatively at all because at the fact that I didn't do very well.
Yeah, because sometimes, it doesn't really matter at the end. You know, like, it doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter at the end. So, like, it's just, comedy is such a competitive thing.
Do you feel competitive?
Sometimes. Like, it's not really... You kind of feel it from other people more than yourselves.
Yeah. Do you feel competitive in the way that like you wish you were doing some things that other people like in like a jealousy way, or do you feel competitive in a way that you're like I want to be better than you?
When you see certain people, you just feel that from other people,
Okay.
and then you just kind of
Oh,
just go
okay.
from it.
It's a vibe. It's an energetic.
I don't know the jealous. It's just
It's
the
yeah.
vibe.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that type
Or
of
some comics just try to, or some comics just. Some people think that I might try to like bury them on purpose sometimes.
Oh.
Like sometimes I'm very high energy.
Yeah.
Even if I'm doing a 5-minute guest spot sometimes,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bring it.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do.
If that's in that moment.
In that moment.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just doing the best myself. I think I'm more in competition with myself than anybody else.
But I hear you though, because when I was in when we were in San Antonio,
Yeah.
all of the headliners, I didn't have a headlining spot, and the women that were on the shows that didn't have the headlining spot either, I felt sort of in line with them in terms of how funny we all were.
Okay.
Then the headliner came on, and each headliner, I saw 3, like really, I was very impressed. I was like, wow.
Or tea.
I'll have some water.
I was super impressed with these headliners, and
Yeah.
I felt inspiration.
Yeah.
I felt inspiration to be better.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, oh my God, this is my next sort of bar that I have to kind of work my way up to.
Right.
You know. So I think some healthy competition is really good. I really don't like feeling jealous. It happens still for me. I don't like it though when it happens.
Comparison, the thief of joy.
Amen, amen, brother.
That's so hard and think it's so hard. Trust me, there are moments maybe often where I see
Often.
people like, oh, I want to do this, but that just you just gotta step that from him. Like I'm happy for that person.
I know. That's what
First say you're happy for that person, and then whatever feelings you have. So,
Yeah.
like
I try and make the feeling get smaller because it's in my chest, in my heart. I know it's not a good feeling.
right.
And I don't like to feel it. And I almost feel shame for feeling it. Almost like I shouldn't feel it. Because I don't want to.
I think it's a normal thing.
Yeah.
It's not normal to go on it.
Yeah.
And that's sometimes,
exactly,
trust me,
I move on. I change the subject.
I put myself in depression because of comparison.
Yeah. honestly, it doesn't do any good at all. You
I
just
also,
get sad.
Yeah, I also find it helpful just to like congratulate a person.
Exactly.
That's very big of you.
If you have feelings with somebody, just say, "Good job, man. I'm proud of you," because that will take away the negative.
It makes you a winner.
That's
It
true.
makes you aware, but also it's like it took
Good
me.
job, man. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you,
Good
brother.
job.
I'm so proud of you, man.
Oh, somebody
God bless.
jealous of me. Amazing.
God bless. No, it helps and it brings you in. Yeah.
No, it brings you in. Like,
We
just
inspire each other. That's
Right.
what I look at it.
and also things motivate you. Oh, this is possible. Let's do this.
And you're that much closer to the dream, like for sure.
But also, it just.
Guys, the person that stings because you were both coming up together and one of you have made it, you could run a podcast in their dad's house. Literally.
awesome.
Inside joke?
Just literally.
Kind of, yeah. A sort of inside joke. A
mine.
lot of people will get it.
Okay.
I'll
I like
explain
this. I like
later.
the place
I'll
here.
explain it after.
I will. Okay, cool. No, but like,
No, it doesn't sting. It's like you're actually so grateful that it's in your vicinity that you're rocking with other winners.
Yeah,
Like, and
right.
look at the cloth that you're cut from. I get to brag. You and Nitish and like the corner, you guys are like a vibe, right? And there's like this cloth that everyone can claim the air of,
Right.
of talent success. At
Right.
least I came from this batch of talent, and that's sexy. That's like class of shit. That's like fucking amazing. And if you keep going, if I keep going, if whoever feels that second tier keeps going, then you have your own first tier streak eventually.
Also,
You just gotta be
yeah.
patient and you
Right.
gotta remain happy for others and bring that closer to you and magnetize.
I'm the first person if I'm like
To congratulate.
graduate.
Yeah.
And like I don't try to do it on the wall or whatever. I'm the type of person that
Message.
I like the private message.
I'm the
It
same.
means so much more.
Congratulations. I'm a private message person.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ex-
Make it genuine.
Yeah, the only time I write on people's walls like when I'm trolling some people in comments.
Yeah.
Like,
But also
Yeah.
know that if you do write on someone's wall, they'd probably be excited about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's nice
no,
to do it publicly.
okay. hint, taken. Hint taken.
No, it means so much more if you had that connection with someone in that through and that
No, it
true
does
or
mean so
authentic
much more.
message.
The personal message.
I mean, a
means
long
way more.
hug is what's great. I got that with
I could always
Dang.
just screenshot it.
Is there a lot of animosity going on here? What's happening? What's happening?
No, she's saying that.
What are you? Did I not write on your wall?
No, you've always been. You've always
You're
been.
so
very
sweet. What are you talking
kind.
about?
No, I don't.
No.
I-
It's just a unique topic because if I may win, like one of Winnie's like people she came up with, she's in like this big new series, and it's a unique thing that us as performers just do go through. It's like all your dreams come true
There's
in your
al-
own way, and there's
yeah.
always people having their dreams come true around you, and it's just such a cool journey. And eventually, I think you teach yourself focus or manifestation through these leagues
Right.
of creators that you go through. It's like, oh, they did
Like,
this.
there's somebody right now who's from Toronto who has some success at Tony recently.
Oh, word.
Can't say. And I'm happy for her, man.
Yeah.
And also, I'm able to talk to him on a different level because I'm understanding
Yep.
what he's going through.
Yeah.
And I
the
told
moves.
him advice and things and stuff like that.
There's been a couple Torontonians now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Start your own show, start your own platform, catch the fans.
I
Yeah,
like
all sorts of
Toronto
shit.
comics.
Toronto,
Of
yeah,
course,
man.
dude. Y'all are heavy. Same with musicians. Toronto is fucking
Toronto is
talent.
Yeah.
talent. And Toronto has, like, pain, you know? So,
Yeah, we do. We have pain to grow from.
I was
That's true.
pleasantly shocked at how different not my jokes hit. Like I made people laugh with a lot of my jokes, but it was really cool to have such a different energetic audience. Like,
In the South?
yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
so
they
much
just
corporate.
hit people they're just hard people.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
hit
They're
different.
stronger.
Oh yeah.
And they have like, some of them are very religious,
Oh.
and just like that faith is beautiful. Like
Yeah.
no judgment at all, but just. It's just different. It
It's
was
another
a
world. It's
really
really-
cool, different experience.
It's important to travel, and that's
Yeah.
why, like, I asked you about like the runs out west. It's like even in Canada, people are different.
Oh,
and
man.
you
Different
constantly
vibes.
you learn about yourself, and
Yeah,
like that was
'cause-
so important for me as a rapper to go to New York, to go to the South, and make sure that what I was doing worked everywhere. But yeah, you were across Canada. You fucking seen different folks.
Yeah, I think Toronto is the least Canadian city.
It's a worldly city in
It's
the
a
way
worldly
that
city.
so
it's
many people.
It's
yeah.
more international
It's more than-
it is Canadian. So
yeah.
it's great to go to like small towns
Yeah,
and get that experience.
and you give them that
You
experience.
give that experience, and like I think we said earlier, it's all a give take experience. It's all like
Always
everything
an
is,
exchange.
Yeah.
and like yeah,
Give and take, up
give
and
take,
down,
up- yeah.
in and out,
Round and round.
as
How
above, so
do you
below.
like In and Out?
I love In-N-Out. We had it in Texas,
Yeah.
but I've had it all the time in LA
It
for
was
years.
delicious
It's fucking
in Texas.
amazing.
Well, you with the Whataburger.
Yeah, of course we did Whataburger. We
I
did-
liked Whataburger,
Bro,
but it's a
we
bit
had
of a
Whataburger in
sandwich.
Whataburger is like
three
Burger
times in one day.
King,
Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever. Whataburgers.
Yeah.
It's fast food, but it's a good fast food burger.
I
In-N-Out's
I
good.
liked it. We had it at
In-N-Out's
2
the best.
a.m. and then we had it again at
Oh,
like
6
3
a.m.
p.m.
Anything at 2 a.m. is good. You just want to eat.
Yeah,
Exactly. I Uber Eats it, and then we had it when we first got to the airport, and then we hung out at the airport for 6 hours, and then they canceled our flight. And we got it one more time before we left. And shout out the sweet kids at the San Antonio Airport Whataburger. We fucking love y'all. They hooked us up with
Yeah,
that
we
tea,
do
bro. The
love you
sweet
guys.
tea.
Oh,
America
sweet
got that
tea.
sweet tea. You mix it with the
Oh.
non-sweet and the sweet. Do half and
Yeah,
half.
half and half.
Half
is
and
the
half,
way to
yep.
go.
Touch of lemonade if
Yep.
they're really cool. Extra ice. Just
You know the trick.
That's the big one, baby. They give you a styrofoam cup like this.
Yeah.
You're all day walking
You just
around
walk
with that
around with
bitch.
this?
It's like
That-
Vegas.
Good to go.
The drink is huge.
Yeah.
Bro, we got
the
THCP.
soda size is very clearly the problem with obesity over there. Just
Everything. Huge
you
portions
don't
everywhere.
need that,
The
guys.
sugar.
No
No.
one needs that. That was like a
It's the sugar in the
1.8
drink.
liter.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. It's addictive.
They know what they're doing.
Oh, it was delicious. But
Oh, yeah,
we had
sweet
one
tea.
between the two of us, though.
One drink,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you had Raising Canes? You know about Raising Canes?
Is it? No, what's that?
It's a chicken finger franchise
Oh, no.
in the States. They sell like a gallon iced tea jugs to take home.
Oh my
Brutal.
god.
Let's just say
gosh.
I was staying next to one.
Hundreds of grams of sugar in that.
Yes. You were like comatose afterwards.
Yeah.
But it tastes good.
Oh man, it goes down
You
with that
can't
sweet
drink
sugar.
iced tea here the same.
No, definitely
no,
not.
It's not the same.
But even iced tea here, you take a look at that sugar content. It's more than you
What?
think it would be.
Yeah.
Are you surprised at some health foods? You look in the ingredients of foods that you think are healthy for you.
Yeah, yeah.
They see like something acid, something fluoride,
Yeah.
Yeah.
something
Absorbic acid.
something fructose,
Yeah.
sucrose. It's like it's not. And they try to be healthy.
I feel like so many vegan products are like that, and
Yeah, they're
people
hiding.
think because it's vegan, it's healthy, but it's or
There's
associates that,
veggie bacon.
but it's not.
Yeah. The veggie bacon.
We don't know what that does to our body over the course of.
I like in the States there in
consuming it.
Austin, they had the Liquid Death. We would love a Liquid Death sponsorship. Holler at your boys. But they had the
Liquid
different-
Death is good.
Yeah, dude, they have the big cans. It looks like beer. It looks badass, and it's like $3 for sparkling water. And they have like mango, lime.
Yeah.
Shit is tasty.
I think Liquid Death was made so people would feel comfortable drinking it
At a
in
party.
venues
Yeah.
or in bars because
It looks
it
like
was
a beer.
that can of there. So
can still be
if
badass.
people think twice,
nice,
they don't
yeah.
think twice. They don't. They
And
look
if
at,
they're
"Oh,
drunk,
the
they're
beer
not
can."
looking.
And I love that. I am that person who drinks water at alcohol venues. And like it is cool to have a badass big can. I walked around 6th Street with that. And
Yeah.
I felt like I was partying.
It's probably like $7 US at the
Liqu-
club.
Yeah, probably. Liquid
Yep.
Death, though. Reach out.
$8.
We'd love to have a thing here.
Amazing.
Where are you throwing your own events?
Yeah,
these
what's
days?
going on? What's happening
Calling
in your
Bird
future?
down for once a month. We'll have the limits and with some other things in the works.
I love that. I love when comedians produce their own shows or like creators have hands-on.
Yeah.
It's obviously what we do here.
There's some other plans in the future, so
Yeah, you've just been adding to your plate since the last time we've seen you,
Yeah,
man.
that's
Like
what
you
we gotta
got
do.
this show going. You have the podcast going. Like good
You're
for
giving
you.
your gift. You're giving your
Yeah.
love. Sharing
that's
your
what you
light.
gotta do.
Well, it was so nice to have you back.
So nice
on
to
the
be here.
podcast.
Love, bro. Appreciate you. Blessings.
Love you.
Yeah,
Bless.
you too, man. Yeah, so good to.
I will send you a message on your wall next time. Or right on your wall.
There we go.
Can we do one more freestyle before we dip?
Sure.
Sick. Can you run up another beat there, Benny? Same genre space.
We'll put all of Jared's links in the description below.
Yes.
So go follow him.
Tradition comedy, yes.
Go to Laughs Without Limits.
Yes.
And you got merch.
I got merch.
Get passionate about accessibility in your town.
Yo,
Yes.
I love your merch. Can you tell people about your merch real quick?
That's how Barden's my face on it. I have some t-shirts.
I rock a button.
I'm coming up with other things all the time. So yeah, our future is to have a lot of limits to other towns and the movement and stuff like that. It's a movement.
It's happening.
So good. So you can get tickets. You can get them at Jared Nathan Comedy. Are you just selling them
JaredNathan.com?
directly off your website, or where do you
My
use?
link tree, kind of my link tree and my shows are there.
Where do you sell your tickets?
I will sell them on my website, which is updating now.
Just directly?
Directly or like the Eventbrite or
That's the best way.
however
Yeah,
it
we
is.
used to use Eventbrite, and then they kicked us off for Paradox Live for mentioning our friend Cannabi. So
Yeah, we're now using
Isn't it
Jump.
illegal in this country?
I know, right? So they're breaking our balls, so we moved to Jump Comedy. Do you know about Jump Comedy?
I know Jump Comedy.
Fuck.
Shout out Jump Comedy.
They're
Yeah,
the
hell
shit.
yeah.
Their
Shout out
co-founders are
Jump.
like Comedy Records or
Yeah.
something as well. Like, dude,
Yeah.
we just got on. This next Paradox Live is being sold by Jump Comedy.
Amazing.
And they give you your money the next day.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking sick?
Eventbrite. See you later.
Yeah. Holla at your boy. I love this guy. Toss us on, Betty. Let's bust it. Yo, turn it up. Eventbrite, see you later. Eventbrite, see you later.
Yep.
Give money to creators.
Yep.
Way faster for entertainment.
Oh.
What am I really saying? Is that the community got our back with
Yep.
love, bringing it back.
Yep.
Sell tickets online, hit the road and do
Hey.
fine, cause you giving your love and then letting light shine.
Oh.
Let that light shine, yeah, Jared, my guy. Always on the grind and he's out
Jared,
here on
my
the scene.
guy.
Everything you love is
Jared,
everything
my
you dream.
guy.
You become and then what you seen is what you bring to life right up out on the scene. Jared, tell us how you feel, baby, how you been.
How I been, yo? I've been swell. Here we gotta go now. Jump down that well of information. I'm doing it right now, yo. I love the nation. Here we go again. Energize. I'm just you being you, and I just being I. Here we gotta go again. Light it up to the sky. Having a bad day. Only one knows why. Only look up to the sky.
Hey.
Take a deep breath, man. You know why? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sometime, man, when you bring that flow.
Here we go. Going with the flow.
Yeah.
Jared Nathan on the show. Just look up, take a breath, then you'll know it's all instead of bad, it's good.
Yeah.
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause you'll love to sing here on 11 Wins
Podcast.
And we're having a
A
blast.
blast.
This all goes so fast. Take the time to be present.
Take the time to be
time.
present.
Take your time, enjoy the vibe. Take your time to enjoy the present.
Enjoy the present.
Enjoy the present.
Lift your chin up and look up. God bless, just one, ready to bless us. All you need is some friends to pick you up. The energy is top notch and you know what's up. Looking up, grateful as we making moves. You bomb with one crowd, but the next one you do. Amazing, you take the balance and the cash and the equal out like a cash and carry down in Texas. Hey, open carry and we popping off. Austin, they about to get a load of us. Then we going all across like we on a party bus. Yeah, LA hit 'em up, middle fingers both up. Like I don't give a what. I'ma roll with Jared and you know we showing up.
I don't give a what.
I don't give a what.
Come on. Sometimes I tell people, yo, that what's up. Sometimes I tell people, yo, that what's up. See, times people say it's a middle finger. I'm just doing this, yo. It's a show, man. It's a bringer.
Hey.
So I'm gonna bring on my energy. We gotta go again, you, me, and I. It's a bringer. That means you gotta bring energy. Doesn't mean that 20 people are with me, but gotta bring it. Here we gotta go again. Gotta bring it. Gotta bring it. Gotta bring it. Here we gotta go again. You just gotta sing it. I'm just energized with a mic. One mic. All you need is one mic.
One mic.
All you need is one mic.
One mic, 3 mics, 1 mic. We each get a turn.
Oh.
And we love to learn. So we're growing here now. And we have some time to feel our power.
Ooh.
Let's get bigger, baby. This is gonna blow up. You will see us really good. Baby.
Yeah.
We're gonna blow up. Showing up. I don't give a what.
Oh.
Showing up. I don't give a what. Showing up. I don't give a what.
Showing up,
We don't give a
blowing up.
what.
We don't give a what. We don't give a who. We just doing this. Doesn't matter where. We're just doing this. Yes.
Put it in the air, we here, we don't care, no fear, and we here, it's not fair, but we clear, and right there, the clear road, before we clear out, another great episode with my bro now, we got another great one, putting it out, and you can buy Paradox Live show tickets right now, from Jump Comedy, and come and jump on the bandwagon with
June
us. June
7th, I'll be there.
June 7th!
I will be there.
Bless, bro. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Follow
Subscribe,
Jared.
follow Jared.
Thank
God
you.
bless.
See you later.
See you guys.